take in, I give out, I let love, I let go, I release, and I know I forgive, I receive, I can feel, I believe, I am healed, I am whole, I release, I know. No need to push, no need to try, no need to worry or question why. Surrender, let go, release, and know.
Thousands of years ago, the Buddha taught you are what you think.
I am love. I am peace.
I am joy.
I am silly.
I am powerful.
So a modern philosopher coined the phrase that you are what you eat.
I am organic vanilla ice cream.
I'm chia seeds.
I'm a good, strong cup of coffee in the morning.
I am mac and cheese.
Today, like millions of my human sisters and brothers on planet Earth,
I'm becoming mindful about what I eat, what I think.
but lately, I've been thinking about this.
I watch what I eat, but do I watch what I watch?
What about what I feed my mind, my heart, and my soul?
At Conscious Good, we believe you are what you watch.
You are what you watch.
Anytime you watch something that causes your soul to hurt, there's an impact.
So what's the answer?
At Conscious Good,
We think it's about feeding our minds the same way that we feed our bodies.
with nourishing choices.
After all, if media can have a negative influence on behavior, it can also have a positive one.
It's been proven that if we watch TV shows and videos about people helping others,
Cooperating and being generous.
It can actually influence us to be more altruistic and kind to one another.
Talk about paying it forward.
So next time you sit down to watch your comfort movie,
consider how you will feel afterwards. Will you be happy and energized?
That's because maybe, just maybe,
What you watch.
Read
And listen to.
matters.
I am what I watch, so I watch what I watch.
I am nourished.
I am inspired.
I am enlightened.
I am a celebration.
I am conscious.
I am conscious.
I am conscious.
I am good.
I am good.
I am good.
We
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 We are.
are.
We are
We are conscious good.
Everyone wishes to live their best life. We experiment with various ways to achieve that, whether it is through study, competing, finding a partner, working hard, or admiring someone who inspires you. It is the quality of our inner being that does it all, or grapples with fulfilling life's calling. For the past 20 years, the Brahma Kumaris in Washington, D.C. has been a space for any and everyone to enter into and experience one's soul calling. From 1997, the center opened in an old rickety house on Georgia Avenue in Silver Spring, Maryland, where cars and trucks that passed by would shake the space. But when you were inside, it was a peaceful and powerful sanctuary for all who visited. Since then, over 2,500 events, 17 city and nationwide initiatives, 21 awards, 2 meditation museums have served youths, senior citizens, entrepreneurs, scientists, authors, women, interfaith, the disabled, environment, small businesses, arts seekers, and even leaders. Millions of lives have been served, either through social media, the popular America Meditating radio show, or through exhibitions, lectures, partnerships, and programs held in the meditation museums and centers. We look at 20 years of service as a continued journey of love, courage, wisdom, and determination with friends from diverse backgrounds and thought who believe a better world is possible when we make ourselves better human beings. Meditation is an important tool that helps us to gain greater clarity, insights, and inner power so we can make healthy choices and amplify our capacity to live a full life. In times of great anxiety, insecurity, and fear, meditation is an essential practice for everyone to gain stability and inner strength. Just look at what a few dedicated, purposeful, and kind group of committed people have been able to achieve in 20 years. Thanks to everyone who have supported us along the way. And thanks in advance to those who believe in our work and power of intent. Brahma Kumaris Meditation Museums, where peace is inside. Om Shanti. As I sit here in quiet reflection, I'm reminded how my thoughts create my reality. I've accepted that I am what I am because of what I think. So what if for this moment I choose to let go of my various attachments to physical forms that have limited my potential and my capacity? What if I chose to be free from limitations of thinking? So just for a little while, I invite you to take a deep breath Inhale and exhale. And imagine for a moment, what if I no longer had an attachment to my name? How would that feel? What if I let go of the awareness of the gender? What if I let go of the roles that I play, the titles that I own? What if I decided to release thinking of myself as a religion, a language, a nationality, what if I choose to just let go of the name, gender, role, title, religion, language, nationality, and let go of the awareness of the body? How would I feel? Who would think of me in this awareness? And who would I think of? I would think of God. And God's remembrance would fall on me. And I, the living soul, would be completely free. Let me just sit in this moment for a little longer. And just be free. Now gently bring back the awareness of your gender, language, nationality, title, role, name, religion, whatever. Bring it back to your awareness and see if you can bring the experience of freedom and peace as you go out into the world and play your various parts. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to your next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna, and we are really moving along. We are managing ourselves as best as we can, doing what some people are coining turbulent times. I don't know. Of course, where there are storms, there'll always be gifts. The fact that the world seems to be struggling equally at proportional levels, where Europe, Africa, the Caribbean, America, with the pandemic still looming, cases are increasing. Well, you know, things are just what they are. The question is, how are you? Are you able to maintain your calm, keep your cool? Elections have just passed. They're still counting the ballots. Some folks are happy about it, some folks are not. History has revealed that any time any of us give sorrow to anyone, nobody wins. So whether we're out there protesting and creating a storm, my request to each and every one of you who have decided to go out there and protest, can you do it in calm and can you do it in peace? The more you continue to move forward with an energy of peace, the more you will get exactly what you want. So many of us have been fighting and struggling for what we believe is our right and what we believe is our own. And yes, to each and every one of us on the planet Earth, we deserve abundance of wealth. We deserve an abundance of good relationships. We definitely deserve an abundance of good health, but we also deserve an abundance of positive thoughts. When you are in the realm, the vortex, the cycle, the pattern of positive thoughts, especially during a time in which everything around you is collapsing or everything is negative, it is your persistent positive thoughts that will manifest and at some point in time eventually become real. I was remembering the story. It was an old movie called The Beautiful Mind. I can't remember the name of the character, but it was about a young man who was prisoned at Auschwitz at the time. And his father kept telling him to keep seeing this, to keep having this. And his father was actually used as a servant for the German soldiers. In that particular time, he kept thinking of himself being free from this situation. He kept thinking that he'd be liberated. He kept seeing himself liberated. And you know what? He got free. I know many of you know the name of the person that I'm talking about. He's been on Oprah Winfrey, and there's been a movie made of him as well. I think it's called The Beautiful Mind. And I think that's what we need to do. You and I both need to stay on the optimist level. Now, I don't mean you need to be one of those people that if you're sitting at the dinner table and the family's complaining about what side they belong to politically, or they're complaining about a relative who isn't as kind or caring as they wish to be. But the fact that they're complaining, I don't want you to go, oh, come on, let's just be positive about the situation. That's not how we want it. As you hear them complaining and criticizing one person over another, internally you send your good wishes and your blessings to them. Stay peaceful. And just from deep within, just say, Baba, I wish for the soul to be so peaceful and so loving. I wish for the soul to feel your presence. I wish for the soul to recognize that we're all doing our best. Have these thoughts first. That's what a positive mind will do. That's what positive thoughts do. The more you percolate those positive thoughts, even in adverse situations, not only will you protect your vibrations from being affected by the negativity of the other person, but that person just might feel the energy of the vibration that you are emanating, let alone the person sitting next to you at the table, let alone the person sitting across the room from you. Vibrations, it's like a fragrant rose in a room. The scent cannot be hidden. Even though you don't know exactly where the rose might be, if you trace the scent, you get to the source, you'll find that beautiful rose. But if you look at a rose, there are the stems, there's the stem, and on the stem are thorns. So sometimes the thorns are there for a particular reason. It's to protect the rose from being infected. It's to protect individuals from harming maybe the petals of the rose. Who knows? But sometimes even the thorns in our life becomes a protection from something that could be even greater. And it's important when a positive mind can think this way. It can navigate its journey, its life, its feelings, its emotions during turbulent times. So why inner peace and inner power is the next normal? My point to you is, well, why not? We've had enough peacelessness. We've had enough hate. We've had enough violence. We've had enough division. We've had enough racism. We've had enough of attitude, behavior, consciousness that hurts the human spirit. I think it's time.
It's time for us to step into the new normal, the next normal, and really pull the energy of God's love into our lives. How do you pull the energy of God's love? You think of God. Yes, you might be Jewish, you might be Muslim, you might be a Hindu or Christian, you might believe in a different form of God. But in whatever way you interpret God, pull the virtues, pull the qualities, pull the essence of the energy of that being. Don't pull the rules and the rituals of your religion. Pull the quality of the vibration of God into your personality. I guarantee it, whenever you sit in the awareness of being your immortal, eternal, imperishable, pure, and peaceful self, it's at that time you can feel God's energy. It's at that time you can invite the abundance of God's energy. It is at that time you feel the energy of God like an ocean of love, an ocean of peace, an ocean of purity, and you can feel a lot of happiness. You know, the energy of the divine has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. It has been in existence. Some of us, we tap into it through a ritual, through a scripture, through a sage, through a rabbi, through a pastor, through a nun, through the nature, through songs, through worshiping, in many different ways. But what if we started today, as our next normal, to tap into the energy of God by just being aware, I am immortal, eternal, imperishable, and a pure being. Have we tried that technique? Have we tried that particular route of making a deep, deep soul link to the divine? Because when things get rough, you find so many of us begin to pray. I can't begin to share with you how many prayer calls, prayer vigils, even for myself when I wake up in the mornings, just sending vibrations to everyone around this country and in the world. In our meditation Baba's room, I've put the globe there and I've turned it to America. And just when I sit there, I just keep putting light over the country. Just send light. Whoever is opened to find their inner peace, their love, their power, please let us just send the light there. Send that light. Send the light. Share your light. Anything that has the intention or the motive of purity and peace and benevolence and acceptance and respect, humility and kindness and love is light. And when there's an absence of light, you are vengeful, you're unwilling to forgive, you are greedy, self-centered, selfish, arrogant, harsh, you don't care about anyone's feelings, you are hateful, you always think you're right. You always think you're right. And you look at everyone as us and them. And you walk around with the notion that you're better than everyone else. It's an absence of light. It's an absence of the ignited light that the soul is. And what starts to cover the consciousness are the limited perceptions and interpretations that you might be still believing in or serving or carrying. So when turbulent times emerge, it is the manifestation of the lack of light that we have been sharing, offering so naturally. So just imagine, my lack of light, which is my lack of love, is actually stimulating the turbulence. So when I actually get the proof of that in front of my own eyes, whether it's in my country, in my marriage, with my kids, with the body, I'm being given a signal. Wait, how can I turn this around? Science has proven now that we can transform the way we feel, we can transform and manifest things we want if we change the way we think. Yes, thoughts have to be transformed, but also the thoughts have to be supported by behavioral changes. So let's say that I want to be more healthy, but I'm still drinking coffee and having greasy foods and lots of sugars. Then I have the thought that I want to be healthy, but I'm still dousing down that coffee. This morning as I was making my coffee, I go, you know you have to stop drinking coffee, right? And I'm talking to myself about stopping the coffee as I'm making the coffee. But of course I have the intention. It's recorded in me. I will stop it. And I know how powerful my mind is, that when I'm ready to stop, I will stop. And I think you have that power too. When you're ready to stop believing in a lack of light, which is body consciousness, and start to invest your thoughts in soul awareness, where your light can be amplified and shine brighter than 1,000,000 suns, you'll be ready. So let's take the rest of the evening in deep meditation. Because in order for us to really come to our inner peace, to really navigate ourselves through turbulent times, we will need a lot of inner stillness, a lot of internal power. And one of the meditations that I have loved is one that I did on the inclusion revolution together with love. If you have not heard that album as yet, I appeal to the generosity and the kindness of your heart. You can definitely get it on Spotify and all of those channels, but if you'd like to purchase the album, you can go to americameditating.org or meditationmuseum.org. But there are tracks on that album which are all about what we're going through currently in the country. E pluribus unum, the resistance movement, we the people, so many, the Bill of Rights. I've done a meditation on all of that. And I'm going to play some of those today for us to recenter ourselves, to sort of recalibrate how we need to show up. If you're in the United States of America, if you're outside and you're in other countries, you too need to show up in your country in a way that it will make a very positive difference. Everywhere is going through something harsh. The other day I was sitting at Baba's home, and I know we're safe from all the turmoil and torture that's out there in certain ways, but I'm really not. Because what is happening to my brother or sister over the bridge or across from the bridge is also happening to me, to us, to our global family. What happens in Syria affects us. What happens in Saudi Arabia affects us. What happens in India affects us. And the only reason why we might feel that we're not affected is because of our attachments. Well, my husband and my wife and my kids are safe. Are we? So what happens when the ripple effect of the negativities from algae reach my doorstep, reach my house? Do I then need the blessings and the good wishes of my global family? Of course. So that's why I like to also recommend that if you're watching or seeing anything on the news or in any form of social media that is the suffering of a fellow brother or sister on the planet, please send them your blessings. Send them your good wishes. Send them thoughts of protection so that they can somehow feel that there's somebody across the globe that's looking out for them, because right now they are trapped. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Think about all the refugees that are in refugee camps all over the world, people who are in detention centers. Have you sent them your blessings and tell them, I'm sorry you're going through this, but please know I'm sharing with you the light that I've taken from God. I'm sharing some of that with you. It's kind of like if you have a plate of food, and if you see the guy next door that's starving, but your plate is full, you share with them some of your food. Share with your brothers and sisters as we navigate our lives during these turbulent times, your blessings, your peace, your purity, your good wishes. They will feel it. I'll assure you of that. So as we sit for the rest of the night, I wanted tonight to be a deep dive of just meditations, and we will play a series of meditations for the evening. When it's done, I invite you to basically write a letter to God, to Baba, and let him know how you feel after this experiment. I will not come back on air to see you. I just want you and God and your conscience and your heart and your love for humanity to be awakened, to have a deep bond, a deep link, but also to be able to dive so deeply into your love, into your purity, into your deep, intimate relationship and connection to God, to Baba, so that those vibrations can spread far and wide from just where you are sitting. That's it. That's what I love about the next normal. So to all of you that are tuning in today, the whole tribe, the whole gang, we thank you so much for sharing your light, sharing your love, sharing your power to the world. Let's take a moment. Feel free to text your friends, email them right now, share it on your social media. If for all of you watching on Facebook, please share it with your network right now using the hashtag Brahma Kumaris and the next normal if you'd like, or whatever you'd like to add to it. But just share it with your friends and family today and have them experience the same energy of love and peace that you're about to experience as your gift, not only to yourself, but your gift to our world, to every brother and sister out there on the planet, to our children who are going to bed at night without food to eat. Please accept our blessings, our love, and the intention that tonight you'll find food. To the mothers out there who might be in a marriage or a situation where she doesn't feel safe, please know we're sending you our thoughts and vibrations of protection. To the mothers out there who are raising their children as a single mom and have no idea where the next paycheck or dollar bill will come from, please know we're sending you our love and protection for abundance to find you. For the fathers out there, for the men, for the husbands who have worked so hard and have done the best that they can to provide for their family and to even be of support to their friends, whether you have a company or you work in a company or not. We send you our blessings that you will always know you are appreciated, valued, and seen for the commitment, the dedication, the courage, and the perseverance that you offer to take care of your family. We send you our deepest love and respect as the man, as a father, as a husband. We send you our good wishes and we thank you. To all the children out there who are teenagers and wondering what in the world is going on out there, what's wrong with those older people, please don't give up on us. Please know that you are our future. And please know that you have one of the greatest powers you can ever possess, and that's the power of choice. That you can choose the course and the direction of not only your life, but of your country. And it's our wish that you will choose inclusivity, kindness, generosity, love, intelligence, equality, humility, patience, innovativeness, creativity, and so much more. We thank you for reminding us about who we can be. And we thank you for the courage in the way you stand up and step up in the world. Akshay, you are such an inspiration. Your mother Durga has done an incredible job, and so is your father. To Nikki, who is a great single mom, raising Tina. So many of you out there, or I should say Tina raising Nikki out there. To all of you who are doing an incredible job with your children whilst the pandemic is still taking place and you're at home navigating your work, your life, your relationships, and your kids, this show is for you. We send you deep, loving vibrations, deep meditations, knowing that these turbulent times will pass. And even though they are a gift to me and you, we certainly would rather not having them all the time. So enjoy these meditations, and I'll see you soon.
Stepping inwards. I relax. I relax my body completely. And gently, very gently, I step into silence. I step inside myself. And in the silence, I disconnect from the things around me. I relax. I am still. And for the next 10 minutes, I will remain inside myself. I will remain in the silence, concentrating and keeping myself disconnected from all the things around me. Taking this journey inward, I wish to know myself. I want to be with myself and not think of anything else. Beyond worry, beyond fears, beyond the noises of the outside, I become still. Gently, I concentrate, and I ask myself, who am I? Who am I really? Am I this name, this body, this nationality? Or is there something more to my existence? In the silence, I focus my mind and concentrate on the center of my forehead. And as I focus, I visualize a point of light, a point of eternal energy. I understand. I am this light. I am this point of spiritual energy. I am here. I am the soul, a point of living light, the spiritual being. This is who I am. And as I journey deep, very deep within myself, I remember, I realize that I have great resources, great power within myself. I am a soul, and inside me lies all my experiences, my identity, and all the things I need to make my life happier, and more peaceful. Who am I? I am a spiritual being, a point of eternal light. I let these thoughts penetrate my mind. I concentrate on these thoughts completely. I am a soul. I am immortal energy. I am peace. Peace is my original strength. Within myself, I visualize a pool of energy. This energy is the energy of peace. I go deeper and deeper within my peace. I remain in this experience. I remain within this consciousness. My original and deepest quality is of peace. Peace is my original nature. Peace is my original strength. And the deeper I go into myself, the deeper I go into my original peace. I am no longer distracted by all the things outside me. I remain in this consciousness. There is only peace, only silence. Peace and silence. I feel myself becoming free. I feel myself becoming stronger. I feel myself becoming lighter, stable. As my thought, so my consciousness. I allow this thought and this feeling of pure peace and harmony to flow throughout my being. Now, peace flows through me. Peace, harmony, freedom belong to me. I am strong. I am full. I am content. I am in peace. Now in this silence, I am completely inside, very quiet, very still. I am at one with myself. I find contentment. I am at peace. I begin to remember myself. I begin to understand myself. I begin to accept myself. And as I remember, and as I accept, I respect my original being, and love emerges. I feel confident. I feel secure. I feel there is a great stability now. There is strength, and there is the power to create a life of quality, a life of meaning, a life of purpose. I have found my focal point, my inner compass to direct my external life. And as I remain here, inside, I ask myself, where do I come from? In the stillness, I hear the silence. I listen, and I realize that my original home is very, very far from this world of sound, of time, of matter. I come from a world of eternal light, a world of silence, a world of peace. That is my home. This is where I come from. And with my thought, I travel upwards to the world of liberation, the world of nirvana. Let me remain in this consciousness of the self, of the peaceful self, and the peaceful home. Peace, harmony, and silence. Let me remain here. Peace and silence. Only silence.
Letting go of anxiety. I take a moment to remember I'm a soul, a being of peace. Peace is not something I have, it is who I am. In this very moment in my life, I'm safe, complete, and ready for whatever circumstances emerge in front of me. As the circumstances around me change and bring about negative and uncertainties, I keep myself in this moment of truth, because I am a peaceful being. I take a moment to step inside, to sit comfortably behind my eyes, and to look out at the world as if I'm watching a play on a stage in the 10th row of a theater. And in this state, I'm safe. I'm an imperishable soul playing a part. This awareness, I am separate from the words and the events that try to limit who I am. There are sight scenes, a play. I've raised my awareness upwards, beyond, to a level of consciousness where I am no longer attached to anything negative or limited. And I find myself in this world of expansive light, peace, and wisdom. And when I'm here, I need nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let me continue to gather my true mental tools, the tools I need to continue to play my part with dignity and grace. So I breathe out peace, and I maintain my good wishes for others, because I have the courage to show up with beauty, clarity, and gentleness. In this very moment, I'm ready. I'm full of blessings. I'm committed and always hopeful, because my next thought will be my destination. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. The time that we choose to be aware doesn't necessarily require me to just sit and meditate. But even while I walk and move around, I can be in a meditative awareness, which is awareness of the soul, the original, eternal, imperishable being of light. For a little while, I'd like to invite you to be present, to be here, and to be now. Allow your mind to settle in the moment, to relax. This meditation is about awareness. It's about becoming aware of your original and eternal self. It's about connecting to your truth. Let go of your name. And observe yourself feeling nameless. Let go of your gender to discontinue thinking you're a man or a woman. Let it go and observe how you would feel walking around without a gender. Let go of the role that you play and let go of the titles that you own. Observe how you're feeling as you are gradually letting go. Let go of your religion and put it aside just for now. And let go of your nationality and even the language that you're accustomed to. Imagine you have no name, gender, role, title, religion, nationality, or even a language. Ask yourself, how do you feel at this moment? And in this feeling, who would think of you and who would you think of? The Supreme Soul would think of you, and you, the liberated soul, would think of the Supreme. In this state of absolute freedom, I am truly who I am. A free, peaceful, pure, immortal, and eternal soul. Allow yourself to just be absorbed in this awareness.
this time.
My wonderful friends. Thank you for